Well, that's wonderful. Most of the vegetation in shadow are selected and recognized. Welcome everyone to ccqMap.com. Today I'm going to show you a very interesting application of QMap. Here is an infrared satellite image of a university campus. As you can see in this image, we have vegetation such as trees, bushes, and grass around buildings. Some of the vegetation is exposed under sunlight, while the other are within shadow. We refer to this kind of situation same material with different spectrum allocation, wherein all vegetation are considered to be one same material, but their appearances are different. In other words, they represent the same material, but their pixel properties are different. In this exercise, let's try something very different. We will use software to extract both exposed vegetation and the one in shadow. Same as before, let's go to Linear Analysis button. First, let's go for vegetation that is exposed to sunlight. Since it's a small image, let's zoom in and select sample points. Now we try to select as many points as reasonably possible across the entire image, so we can capture as many vegetation samples as possible in order to get the most accurate result. And now let's do a test. Well, this trial run looks pretty good. As you can see, most of the vegetation exposed to sunlight are captured and extracted. Let's just add a few here. Okay. If you feel there's something missing, you can always add a few sample points here and there to make it more accurate. So now I will just process it and flatten it onto the image. We will use color green first. Then let's look at the vegetation in shadow. The extraction process is the same. So let's go to linear analysis. This time let's set the color to blue and start selecting. Be very careful not to select the roads and other irrelevant elements in the shadow, only the grass, trees, and vegetation. Let's give it a test and see how it goes. Well, the software seems intelligent enough to pick up most of the relevant vegetation in shadow, but there are still a few places missing here. So let's add in some sample points here and perform the test again. Well, that's wonderful. Most of the vegetation in shadow are selected and recognized. Although we also picked up some of the shadowy points here along the river because they share the same pixel properties, but obviously you can exclude these out. Now I will save the result and flatten it onto the same image. That's it. In conclusion, QMap is able to pick up and recognize vegetation whether or not they're in sunlight or in shadow. And amazingly, the software did not pick up irrelevant information such as buildings, roads, and concrete structures. In the future, I will demonstrate more examples of how to distinguish and extract out same material with different pixel properties. Thank you for watching the video. Stay tuned and see you next time.